All right, everyone, it's your boy Nicovelli King, and we
Yeah,
got my boy G5 on Real Talk with Nick.
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, y'all?
You
What's
know what I'm
up?
saying?
How I been? Been a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, had to take a little break, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Airplanes flying from the fucking like it's just crazy, bro, out here, man. Yeah. So talk to me, man. The Knicks is what, third place? Record of 32 wins, 17 losses. Talk to me about that Laker loss, man. That shit was kind of depressing to watch, man. I expected a little bit more coming after a 5-game winning streak. I think they was timid with LeBron.
Nah, it wasn't
timid. To me, I mean, it looked like,
I don't think it was LeBron. See, the thing is with that was, as we found out later on in that evening, the Lakers was in a shamble at that moment. Playing that game, it was a shamble in the Lakers. Nobody really noticed it. The NBA was quiet. It was a shamble. Because there's no way in the world you're going to tell me. Same day they beat the New York Knicks. Not even 3 hours later, Anthony Davis get traded to Dallas for Luka. Are you fucking serious? Think about it, NBA. Luka Doncic get traded for AD to go to the Lakers right after they beat the Knicks, the 5th best team in the league, with no AD on the court. And Luka goes with LeBron. Okay.
Listen. So what, you say that to say what? It still don't look good on the Knicks part, man.
It looks even better for the Knicks.
How?
It looks better. We was on 5.
You let a 41-year-old man come in your house. You home, nigga.
Listen.
You home. And what's up with Jalen Brunson missing these clutch free throws, man? Let's talk about that shit, man. I mean, come on, man. I gotta call that shit out, man. I mean, JB, you get props and props due, but lately you've been fucking choking at the free throw line, man. Shit look kind of suspect, man.
I mean,
how you doing?
Did we want to win that game?
Huh?
Were we supposed to win that game?
Yes. We was.
I mean,
and this is why I say quality over quantity. Don't tell me about how many games the Knicks is winning the games you should win, you don't win.
Is that a must-win game, the Lakers?
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, but is that a must-win for us? We third in the East. 5-game winning streak. So we certified third. We could take a loss today on a Saturday afternoon and bullshit, just get through the day and let's just go. I mean, we could do that. Because we still got, 3-4 wins ahead of everybody else in the East. Where it's like, nigga, y'all going to have to catch up to catch us. We doing more rotations. More players is playing.
Yeah, because I got in time to those ass.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, you feel me? You got to call a motherfucker out for him to do that. And then even that is a little bit too late.
But I said that was
because you waiting like 2 months.
That's when you need them niggas to really start to play, though. That's what you need to understand. I don't need y'all at the beginning of the season. I need y'all towards the end to start getting ready for the playoffs. So he's doing it just right.
But you're not
Start giving these niggas more burn now. Now let's let these guys eat. I'd rather it been now than earlier. See, because now our starters is already gelled. We see it. That whole starting 5 is a core that's hard to deal with. Right? In the NBA. Now we going I entwine my bench in slowly. And that's what it seems like Tibbs was doing. Entwining them slowly. Get them in the game slowly. Now we at the point where hit February. Now I need y'all to pick it up. And they not failing. They all on point. McBride's on point. Pursuer's on point. And Cam is on point. That's our 3 rotational players. Now everybody else come in here and there and do their little thing. You know, when Josh Hart is not doing good, or if what's the name? Not
Josh Hart, he recorded a triple-double. I think he had like 26 points.
He's the second. He got the 3rd most triple-doubles in the NBA for this season. So he's ranked number 3 in triple-doubles. Did we get some love for him getting the All-Star?
I think he should have went.
I think he should have went, but we already got our 2 starters in there. So that's what that was. We was the 5th best team. We only get 2 players in, and you look at it. We accomplished something. We got 2 players in the All-Star game at one time. And I thought we did it last year, so I don't know why they said, but we finally got 2 starters. Last year, JB was a backup. This time, he's the starter. So we ain't get snubbed like we got snubbed last year on JB.
I mean, they showing us.
Last year we got snubbed.
Okay,
this
year
he didn't get snubbed because there was actually players that had averaged way more assists than him that could have been in that situation. I can name 2 players: Lonzo Ball and motherfucking Trae Young. They could have easily got that starting position, but their record is not nowhere. They don't make an impact. That's why neither one of them's in the All-Star, because their team ain't making an impact. So I see that. I'm happy we got 2 starters in All-Star.
Then we got my boy Mikal Bridges. I mean, he made a couple of clutch shots. I mean, so
McBridges, like I said, McBridges is going to do what McBridges do. Yes. McBridges is the only one that actually, other than OG, him and OG is the 2 that we expected to do what they doing.
Speaking of OG, you see how he tweeted his ankle, right?
And do you see him worrying about it? I'm telling you, they different. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, he ain't come back in the game after he got hurt.
Because he don't have to come back in the game. All right, Pasua, it's time for you to go do you. You've been doing hella good. It ain't like Pasua have not been doing his job. Go ahead, go. Let him take a break. I'm not going to fuck him up and make him go back in there because he tweaked his ankle. We know Tibbs would have made him go back in there, right? And we lose it. And he the only one that probably could beat LeBron. So, I mean, he ain't got injured. He got a little injury, a little tweak. Let us a little tweak. He'll be all right. We off today. We off tomorrow. I think we're going on a road trip for a couple games.
Refs be cheating for LeBron, taking fouls away from the nigga when he supposed to.
Bro, it's LeBron James. He's the 40-year-old.
41, may I add.
He is the face of the NBA. He's the face of the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, they're going to give him things that nobody else got. That's why I said it was funny how they sent Luka Doncic over to the Lakers. That's what y'all don't look at. Y'all talking about the next superstar, LeBron James going. Who's going to be the face of the NBA?
Who you think is going to be the face?
I can't even say. I know it's going to be an American, and they ain't never going to let a European get it. The face of the NBA is going to be an Anthony Davis. It's going to be an Ed Woods or Ant-Man or John Morant or one of those kind of ballers. It's going to be one of them, obviously. But for Luka to go to the Lakers is something that's okay. LeBron might be retiring this year. Do it take him over the hump?
Well, they said that was his last game at Madison Square Garden. So
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They say it's his last game in Madison Square Garden. They don't know that. That was just to get the tickets up, nigga. The tickets was $420. $400 ticket. It's crazy.
And although Josh Hart made that nice half-court shot, still don't mean nothing, man, if you don't get the V at the end, baby.
I mean, listen. I like the way we play. We could have took the loss. Like I said, some games is win or lose.
Okay, for the last 5 games that we won, the defense created the offense.
Okay.
Which enabled us to, to get over the hump.
But when you got players.
Once again, when you got games like this, man, you're supposed to scrape the fucking Los Angeles Lakers.
Not really.
I don't give a fuck if you got LeBron James.
Not really.
That's a shark. We all know he's a shark.
I can't.
But we supposed to have a bunch of piranhas, man.
I can't sit there. That's
supposed to go Voltron on his ass.
I'm not supposed to sit there and say that.
Come on, man.
I can't sit there and say that we supposed to just beat the Lakers like the Lakers is a trash team this year. The Lakers ain't trash. It ain't like they at the bottom feeding. On the West, the West is the hardest conference right now, and they 5th. They not that many games behind us when it comes to win and lose. So it's like, it's really not that much. So it's not like, oh, the Lakers is trash. If AD was out there, we'd have got our ass whooped.
Lakers like, what, 24-9, some shit? Or
27 or some shit
some
like
shit
that.
Like that?
Some shit like that. They like, literally, because the West got way more wins than the East do. So that's why I sit there and say that. When you look at the West and when you look at the brackets, the East and the West, you see the Knicks is in 3rd, but then you got Cleveland, number 1 team. Number 1 team in the West, Thunder. Then you got Boston. Then you got Houston. Then you got New York. Then you got it's just like that. It's picking going right down the line just like that. So it's not bad. It's just the East is the East, and they just made the West little more difficult because I don't even know what the fuck was the choice of trading Anthony Davis for Dante Lukic. Straight up, like, yo, who the fuck does that?
Hey, maybe he ain't happy.
I'm waiting for my Knicks to sit here and get rid of motherfucking and get somebody, and we can't even get nobody.
You still on that Mitchell Robinson gotta
Yes,
go?
I'm still on the Mitchell Robinson has to go. Yes, I'm on it, but who will we get?
Speaking of Mitch, man, that's kind of troubling too.
Because he ain't even
Because out of all this time,
It's
man, they still
February.
say he ain't ready.
This is my whole point. The season's almost over. The boy didn't play not one game. The whole season. And you said it was because of the playoff. That was last year, my nigga. Like, that was almost a year ago, bro. For a bruise. Y'all really believe that, Knicks? Like, come on, man. That's why I say we gotta do something about it, bro. Like I say, he's the last Knick left from that regime. He has to go.
At this point, I think he don't even want to be a Knick, man.
I don't even think he want to play basketball. I don't think he can play basketball. He looking like what they with what's his name? What's the dude that when he got drafted to Trailblazers back in the days, the #1 draft pick, and he never played a game. He played one game and then he went out. Then the next season he played 2 games and he went out. And then every season
a Korean boy?
Nah, it was a black dude. But I remember the name another day. I put in the comments.
Shit's looking suspect, man.
The NBA looking suspect. NBA's looking boring to me.
Yeah, man. So
I don't even want to watch a Knicks game. That's bad.
They thank your coach for that.
Nah, it ain't the Knicks. Because I watch it because I know the Knicks is going to give us I'm going to get to watch a good game with the Knicks. At least I know I'm going to watch a good game with the Knicks. We not just shooting threes. Any other game I watch, bro, everybody's just throwing up threes. The whole game, the whole NBA game is just, hey, where's the defense at? Where's this at? There's no defense in the NBA. There's nothing going on.
I know one thing, man.
Everybody just want to score 120 points a game.
To me, the Knicks look like they was timid against LeBron James. They almost look like they wanted to sign his damn autograph, man.
I mean, 40-year-old come to the Garden.
Like they wanted an autograph from the nigga, man. You supposed to beat that motherfucker up, man.
Why?
Why, man? You and me? No, he ain't look old.
Why beat up the man?
He ain't look old. This nigga was out there looking like he was 24.
Because you gotta look at it. Everybody that's on this
41 years old.
And like 41. So that means 22 years ago, half of these players wasn't even thinking about that. They was thinking about dreaming of being in the NBA. Who you think they was dreaming of being? Either 2 players, Kobe or motherfucking LeBron.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
And so
they came in there looking like
you're gonna get the eyes.
They seen their idol.
See oh shit, that's LeBron James.
When Michael Jordan played against Detroit Pistons, them motherfuckers was on Jordan's ass, man. It was none of that idolizer shit. Yeah, you the new face of the NBA, but hey, welcome to the fucking league.
This is not the welcome to the league point for LeBron James, though, nigga. You got to look at it. This is the end of my career, LeBron James, and I'm still busting every last one of y'all kids' asses that's 25 and under. And I'm 40.
One at that.
And I'm putting 40. He's not 41. Don't give him another year, bro. He just hit 40. He's been playing 21 years. He's been in so he's 22 years because he's been there since 18. And we got to look at that. Like, that's crazy. Then his son finally made it. I wanted to see LeBron. I wanted to see Bronny on the court.
They called him. He did play.
I know. I wanted to see that. See, I wanted to see that. That's what I wanted to see. For him to get that feeling of Madison Square Garden. I just wanted them to see that. They got the win. I mean, I can't even get mad at the Lakers for getting the win, bro. Like, I can't really. It ain't like we ain't do what we supposed to have did on that court. We could have did a little bit more.
The defense wasn't there.
We could have did more. Probably the Knicks we didn't need defense that game.
We need defense every game, bro.
Some games, we don't need defense, Nick. Some games, these niggas is out here trying to score 120 points. And some games, we just got to sit there and match that same energy and give them the same thing they coming for. So if it's going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like yesterday's game was up and down, up and down, it wasn't no slow motion. That was a very fast-paced game yesterday, surprisingly. And our point guard set the tone. That's how we got to look at it, because he set the tone. JB set the tone. JB was going in that hole like an animal. Pursuer was going in the hole like an animal. Cam, you know, he gonna sit out there and chuckle your ass to death on them threes. Josh Hart is an animal. He's down there just... LeBron James looking at him like, nigga, you're not gonna get a triple-double on me tonight.
Listen, it was some shots that, speaking of Precious Acuta, that should have been made under the basket, man. You right under the goddamn basket,
With
man.
a lot of pressure under you. I mean, we gotta look at it too. Like, nigga, there's a lot of niggas out there that they not used to that no more. Niggas ain't used to fighting down in the hole. Why you think Cat is eating the way Cat eating? Cat's the only center that's literally stopped shooting threes. I lose my bet every freaking day with Cat, and they put this nigga at 2 threes a game. He don't even get 2 threes a game no more, nigga.
Because of that thumb.
Not because of the thumb.
Why?
He's eating inside the hole, bro. Cat is down low now. Cat is banging, doing the job down there. And he's supposed to be a 4, but they got him at the 5. The same reason why Anthony Davis is crying and complaining about what he was crying and complaining about. That's why I really think that trade went the way it went, because they was like, nigga, if you don't want to play the 5, I can't help you with nothing else. Get the hell out of here. We'll ship you off. Because that was just weird, how you get rid of Anthony Davis, and he's been holding the Lakers for the whole season. 28 and 13 a game? And you get rid of that? But you got rid of that for Luka? 25 to 12, 25, 9 and 9? But who's gonna hold the ball now? Is LeBron gonna give up the ball now? But my Knicks, we gotta get past Cleveland, and that's scary. That's the scary part. We was worrying about Boston all season, right?
Cleveland.
And it's Cleveland that we got to worry about. Because Cleveland's even busting Boston ass. Because Boston ain't hungry no more. You can look at the way they play. They not hungry. Them niggas is just out there shooting 3-pointers. That's what won us the championship last year. Let's do it again this year. And it ain't working. It ain't working. And Cat, who's going to fuck with Cat down there? Cat got the starting position, the starting forward, starting position. But then you got who they playing with?
Well, our next game up is with Houston. We got Houston.
We gonna lose that one too. I'm telling you now, we losing that.
Hey, why you say that? Oh.
Houston's that young bull team, bro. Look, that team that's just another SJA in them over there. That's gonna run it. Run us to the ground, nigga. When I mean they gonna run us, he better put them young niggas out there on that game.
So basically, the shit is going the way I predicted it. I said we're gonna win a couple games, we're gonna get a couple winning streak.
We're gonna get a winning streak.
And then we're gonna start fucking up as we get close to the.
No, we're not fucking up, Nick. What you're not understanding is we're 3, 4, 5 games ahead of everybody else in the East. You want us to just keep going full throttle, just keep going.
I want us to win games we
Nick,
should win.
That wasn't a game. That's not a game we need to worry about. That Lakers win wasn't a game we really need. Did Jalen Brunson go out there looking like he needed that win yesterday? We know when Jalen Brunson wants a win, what he's going to do to get the win. Did you see that yesterday? No. You saw Jalen Brunson playing ball. Like if they win, they win. It's LeBron James. We could take this loss. We just happy the presence that he's in the Garden, which he's rarely in. He don't really be in the Garden like that. So it's like, if this is his last time in Madison Square Garden, we all need to take this as a good thing. And that's all that was, bro. Of course they were seeing this starstruck. I mean, come on now. It's LeBron James, bro. Even though we played with LeBron James, half of them been around him, but it's just like, that's LeBron James. It's his last time in the Garden, standing ovation. I mean, come on, bro. We can't get mad. We wasn't like, we lost to LeBron. Nigga, we ain't worrying about that. We worrying about our conference. That's what I'm worrying about. Fuck the West. I ain't worrying about no teams in the West right now. I'm worried about our conference. Because I got to get through my conference to see whoever's in the West. So why am I worried about the Lakers? And I know I'm not going to see the Lakers in the finals. Well, now we might. Luka's there, so you see what I mean? So now we might see it.
So who are the teams you think we should be worrying about?
Cleveland, Orlando.
Well, if we talking about the past, Jalen Brunson matched up well with Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, it's not just Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is only averaging 25. It's that whole unit, bro.
Well, they average about the same. You got Jalen Brunson averaging, what, 26?
That been together for the last 3 seasons. That 5 core. It's about their time. The Knicks only been together. This core right here had been together half a season, and we looking better than half of them. I ain't worried about it. Because next season, we're going to be the number 1 team in the NBA.
Question, hypothetically speaking. Let's say Cleveland was to take it all. Would that be a thrown in to the Knicks organization, man, when they could have acquired Donovan Mitchell?
No. Because you know why? If we would have got Donovan Mitchell won't be playing the way he's playing. He's at a team where everybody knows their position and everybody know their job and they all willing to do the work to do it. He'd have came to New York, he'd have had to listen to what Tibbs said. He would have had to listen to JB. And then it would have been a clash. But you think, I thought JB and Cat was a clash, and y'all realize, this shit ain't a clash. This shit actually working. There's no argument really going on. We just look at everything a little different. But we look at it, they both made the All-Star game together. The other, you got 3 of them in the All-Star from Cleveland, but the other 2, they on the bench.
What if there wasn't no JB and it was Donovan Mitchell and Karl Anthony Towns?
If it wasn't no JB,
and you got Donovan Mitchell,
still wouldn't have been. I don't think that would have worked better. I don't really believe that would have worked. That'd have been like Ant-Man and Cat. Literally, same shit. That's like Ant-Man and Cat. Difference was Cat needed the point guard. And we go all say, no, Cat needed to play the 5 and be a point guard. And needed a point guard. And that's just what we got. He got a point guard and he's playing the 5. He ain't got to worry about a Gobert down there getting defensive player of the year when I'm busting ass doing defense right now. And I'm considered one of the top defenders right now in the league. That's how we got to look at that. That's how I look at it. This Cat looking like he's one of the best defenders. First season on the Knicks and already made the All-Star. Not just All-Star. First time since 1973, the Knicks had 2 players starting an All-Star game. They already did more than what Pat Ewing did. They already did more than what Carmelo did. Literally, to see the Knicks at the top of the top. And we don't even get talked about as much this season. But last season, we got talked about a lot. The season before that, we got talked about a lot. This season, we kind of quiet. And I like it quiet. Because they know there's no expectations. It's us from us, yeah. But from the NBA world, it don't seem like there's that much expectation. They know what the Knicks is going to do. It seems like they know the Knicks might just go all the way this year. Let's see.
And as we approach the postseason, you still don't think there's no adjustments Tom Thibodeau needs to make?
No adjustments. I believe the bench players is going to go off and go do good. And that's not a problem. Our 2 rookies, the smartest thing they did was to keep them niggas occupied was send them to the G. Just to go play around. And they did that. You seen that. The white boy went over there just to play around. Y'all don't need to be on this court now. I'm going to need y'all in the playoffs. I'm telling you, I'm going to need y'all in the playoffs.
Why Tom Thibodeau is not playing Hawk?
Who? Thornton? Who?
Yeah.
You talk about the boy?
Yeah.
The light-skinned boy with the dreads?
No, Hawk. Not Didier. The other, the guy behind pressure. What's this guy's name, man?
Who you talking about? The point guard?
Hawk.
The point guard?
No. Well, him too. Why he's not playing Tyler?
Oh, because Tyler's the 3rd string point guard. I told you that. He's 3rd. He's not going to get as much burn. He's just in a bad situation. When you got McBride, point guard. You still got Cam, point guard. He's a point guard. So you got those 2 in front of you. He's the 4th point guard on the Knicks. Of course he's not going to get that much burn. Unless JB go out or McBride get injured or Cam get injured.
So why wait for your players to get injured, man?
Because they can't put them in the rotation. How they going to put them in the rotation? It's not enough minutes to play everybody on the team. It's really not. You're gonna fuck up your starters' chemistry. Your starters ain't gonna get their time, they shots, because you're trying to inquire 2 other players that's not gonna make a bigger difference. Remember what I told you, if you come in the game and you dare to make a bigger difference, if you make an impact on the game when you in the game, you're getting the game. When they do get in the game, they don't make an impact. They're not impactful yet. Remember when McBride used to go out there, non-impactful. Now when he goes out there, he's an impact. So he had to. That's what we waited. That's what they waited for with every one of our guards, to be an impact. Like, not just play basketball, go out there, score 4 points, and play a little defense, get a little. I need you to do more than that. I need when you out there to be an impact, to impact the game. So when you out there, like, damn, he made an impact. He gave me something that nobody else was giving me at that moment. They're not doing that yet because they're not prepared to do that yet. The Knicks seems like when it comes to the guards, they good enough to get them, and when you get them, all I got to do is get you there. Everything else you got, the game you got, you just got to get. I just got to get you there, and to get you there to show you how to make an impact. So now McBride, when he goes in the game, McBride makes an impact. McBride comes in the game faithfully. We ain't even got to think about McBride not touching the court no more. Could we say that last season? Hell no, right? We was complaining. Me and you both was complaining that McBride need more minutes, right?
I agree.
And the year before that, was he getting any minutes? No. Barely.
Yeah, for that, he wasn't even on the Knicks.
Yes, he was. So McBride.
Oh, I'm thinking about
McBride.
McBride. I'm sorry.
McBride
Yeah.
To the Knicks.
Yeah.
And he's been gradually getting more and more.
I was thinking about Mikal Bridges. I'm sorry.
When he came there, when he used to come in the game, then we used to sit there. Yo, you ain't shoot the ball. You're not making no impact. But now when we see him on the court, what he's doing, making an impact. He could drop 20 any given time.
He's more dominant.
He's more dominant now. He's more this. That's what the Knicks is training these boys to do. When that boy Taylor comes out there, he's a good player. He could ball, he could score, but it's not an impact. I need you to make the impact when you on that court. That it's an impact. When Cam go on that court, it's impact. He brings energy that the Knicks need when Knicks is already tired. Cam come out there running, going crazy, hype. Like, you see him, he just and that's the impact they need. That's the energy level they need. So that's why they do that. So that's why they're not getting the burn this year. But I guarantee you by next season, that boy's going to be on the court next way more.
Cam.
No, not Cam.
McBride.
No.
Oh.
McBride going to get, Taylor's going to get more rotation next season.
He
Cam
better.
only's on a 1-year contract.
You better. And Jalen Brunson, man, step up your free throws, man. Them clutch, man. He need to do that. I don't know what's going on.
I'm with you with that.
You got to step it up.
I could get on one for that.
OG and Anunoby, man, tape that ankle up, bro.
I'm not going to get that. I ain't going to get that OG.
Come on, man. That nigga went down on
Bronson,
one
I
knee.
can get on.
He went down on one knee in front of LeBron James. LeBron James didn't even touch him. And it's like he bowed down to the king. And come on, man.
Nigga, we all know he got leg problems. See, that's the problem.
Another reason. That's why Tom Thibodeau shouldn't run this man that much.
Why not?
Because look what happened.
But then look what he's my defensive guru.
So you create another one.
You can't create defense, bro.
Not when you sitting on the bench.
You cannot. It don't matter if you sit. Your bench if your bench ain't. You can't just create defense animal, bro. You can't just be like, go out there. If you can't guard them, you can't guard them. That's just it, Nick. It's no matter what they do, if they not a defensive, if they don't strategize in defense, then they can't do it. Certain players is in the NBA just for defense. When we look at it, Iman Shepherd, he was a defensive player. He'll lock down any person on the court.
Who's the top 3 defensive players on the Knicks? What you would say?
Now?
Yeah, we have to put them in order on our roster.
On our roster. I can't even give you that because there ain't no defensive players on the Knicks. All right, I got Cat, OG, McBride.
You got Cat over OG?
Hell yeah. Cat. Cat's playing the best defense in his career.
You don't got Mikal Bridges nowhere on that?
You said top 3.
Yeah, I did.
Okay then. I put him 3rd.
You mean 4th?
No,
you named your 3.
I didn't name 3. I said Cat, OG, McBride. I mean Cat, OG, and Mikal.
Oh, okay.
That's what I put.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna put Josh Hart there. Because Josh Hart plays defense, but it ain't what his defense ain't what get him his recognition. His all-around game gets his recognition. Because he's just an all-around baller, hustler, grinder.
So you put him at the top as far as the players on the Knicks who play off the ball?
Yes, number one off-the-ball player is Josh Hart. Josh Hart, off the ball. The best off-the-ball player right now in the NBA. And I could give him that. And anybody else can, and I think everybody else would agree. The best off-the-ball player that don't need the basketball and make an impact in a game right now is Josh Hart. If most improved player of this year award should go to Josh Hart. If he keeps up the stat that he's doing there. And he don't have to average a triple-double every game. I know everybody said, but for a person that we don't expect this from him, he does it every night. He's almost a 2-3 from a triple-double every night. He's 6'4", and he's a rebound problem. 6'4", and you're a rebounding problem. You can get 22 rebounds or 20 rebounds in a game, and you're 6'4". Banging out there with 6'8", 6'10" niggas.
What would you like to see more when we speak of Precious Achiuwa? More of?
More? No, he's doing just what he needs to do. He's making an impact. And that's all we need him to do. When he's on that court, Pursuit's giving us that impact. We still in lose. I feel like when we lost Hardenstein, that energy, him and Pursuit both had that same, let's say,
I think Hardenstein was more offensive.
No, he was just more of a defensive problem. Because you see him over there, he's a defensive problem. It was Pursuit, when they came in the game, when him and Pursuit came in the game, they made a difference in the game. Because they both was fighting to get on that court. But now that you look at it, they on the court, they both ain't slow down. It's just Pursuit just ain't getting the more opportunities than him. Hardenstein just took the better shine of it, and Pursuit probably, if we trade him now and let him go to a team that needs him and he start, Pursuit would be
Precious Achiuwa.
He would be a good starter.
All right, before we close this out, because it's cold as fuck out here, who would you like to see replace Mitch Robinson if that was to come?
Okay, Jonas Valanciunas is one of them. I know everybody's like, but Jonas Valanciunas.
And what will he bring to the game?
He won't bring much. But like I said, we got Cat at the center. It's just somebody to back up. To give us a little 8-8. Little 8-8. Little 2 blocks. Somebody that can hack a nigga up, beat a nigga up. Jonas Valanciunas is one of those players. You know, we got the kid from Utah, but he just went to the Lakers, so we get that out of here. They just sent him over there. I'm surprised Utah gave that kid up.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? That pisses me off.
All right, that's what it is, man. On Real Talk with Nick with my boy G5, man. Sorry for the delay, man, but when it's cold like this, Nick do street interviews, man. And I've been getting sick out here, man.
You've been getting sick. Y'all can catch my page, G5 Show. Y'all already know where it's at. Go hit it. Go spot me and hit me up and hit him up. And we'll keep this shit going all night.
Yo, and peace to my boy Kevin Williams, the Predicate, y'all. Yo, be safe out here, man. And it is what it is, man. And file them taxes, man. All right? File them motherfucking taxes, man. If you got them Nick caps and you still got the receipt, tax right off, baby. Tax that shit off, baby. And we out. Peace.